Hey, I guess this thing's live now. How bored am I? I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty freaking bored with all this nonsense going on. So, let's use it for something. This is what I did yesterday. There we go. I took a trash picked window unit and took the refrigerant out, hooked some taps into it, and evacuated it. And I got to use some cool stuff. If you're not familiar with this, I'm going to say this is my opinion and my opinion only, but this is the key to success, or doing more with less, as in uh, less resources, less time to get the job done. And also, I'm trying to become more familiar with using the controls on how to record a PowerPoint, because I have a feeling over the next month or so I'm going to be doing more and more of this. So this is what the reasoning behind recording this stuff is. And again, to show you some cool stuff, I'm going to go under the assumption that there are many of you guys that know what this stuff is. Maybe some of you don't. And I just got my highlighter to work. There's my micron gauge, and it's Bluetoothing over here to the BlueVac app. And it has all kinds of cool features with charts and things of that nature. You can email yourself reports and nice stuff like that. Here's another screenshot of some stuff, just another example of a test that I was doing, and some of the different screens you get. These are actually screen captures from my phone. And I'll give a plug to Bill Spohn out there for True Tech Tools, because that's where I purchased this stuff. And I also have to do a brief thank you to Jim Bergman. My MeasureQuick stuff wasn't working yesterday, and I put a post on Facebook, and within about, I don't know, 6 or 7 minutes, it was up and working, because I am not good in reading directions. So if you don't read directions, you must be a heating and air conditioning guy, because you try and fix it, and then, well, then you call for tech support. And that's exactly what I did. So again, this is a little trash picked window unit from last year. And if you look in the background, this is my basement. Right, there's another trash picked window unit. I'm the guy that I can't help it. I got to trash pick stuff. And if I can fix it and flip it for a few bucks, that's what I do, because that's who I am. Certified rigologist, as we like to call it. All right, over here is the MeasureQuick app, and it's showing me all the cool stuff that you want to know from your Bluetooth tools over here, or probes, or whatever you want to call them. So I'm getting a reading of my high and low side pressures. I'm getting readings of superheat subcooling. You don't have to do any math. It's right there in front of you. Then move it over a little bit, and as long as you profile the system, you can get some things like airflow measurements, and it's telling me my delta T, it's showing me my change in enthalpy, it's telling me how many pounds of water I'm taking out per hour. All the stuff that you would use a psychrometric chart to calculate, it does it for you. So next over here in this screen, it's the screen where you would start the profiling. And then this one over here gives you your measured capacity. Look at that stuff, man. Total capacity, it's a 5,000 BTU window unit. Look at that. Making 5,000 BTUs. And it does your sensible heat ratio, and also shows you your sensible and latent capacity. And this is showing my wet bulb and dry bulb supply and return numbers. And then this one over here gives us some additional information. I got to get that third probe to round out my my readings. I know I can manually enter them, but I'm one of those guys that wants the cool tools. And this is my ending slide, and I don't even know what this is other than a couple extra slides. So tell me if you think I'm progressing with these things or not. It doesn't really make much difference. Like I said, I am really just trying to get comfortable with all this stuff. Be well, be safe, and all that good stuff.